What's good, ladies and gents? I'm back with another video, and I decided to go back and take a look at the rookies, where I had them ranked pre-draft and after draft. Let's go. First, let's start off with tight ends. The first tight end I had was Hockenson, of course. Second tight end I had ranked was Sternberger. And the third tight end was Irv Smith. Yeah, I know. Where is Fant? I don't know. I just didn't have him ranked. He just, after going over the numbers and going over the tape, I just didn't rank him in my top three. Now, after the draft, of course, and everybody had their draft premiums and fell into a certain situation, I had Hockenson as number one. There's no one there that's going to be able to interfere with him starting and getting his time. I have Fant as two. He does have a little competition, and so he's a tight end anyway that's not that big on blocking, so he's going to take time to grow into that role. Now, I did hear someone say that Fant is a better blocker than some people think. I guess we'll find out, because the better a tight end block, the more he's going to be on the field. And number three is Irv Smith. Irv Smith, he will be behind Rudolph or Randolph, whatever that dude name, and he'll have a chance. I mean, I know that tight end just signed a contract, but I think eventually he'll overtake Rudolph. But of course, I don't view him as a option for redraft this year. I really don't view any of the tight end rookies as an option for redraft. Maybe Hockenson, maybe Fant might do something towards the end of the season, but it is strictly dynasty. They shouldn't be really rostered in redraft. I wouldn't do it. Now, for my wide receivers, my number one wide receiver was A.J. Brown. Number two was Marquise Brown. I know. Look. I honestly would change this, because my number three is N'Keal Harry, and I would switch those only because I didn't know after, I watched his tape and everything, and I really didn't get the measurables until later how small Marquise Brown is. I just can't see him standing the test of time, but his talent is something serious. But I just feel he's too small for the NFL. And of course, this is pre-draft. After the draft, my rankings completely changed. My top three, my number one was N'Keal Harry. Went to a great situation. Just don't know how long Brady is going to be there. Like, all of a sudden, the next quarterback might be garbage. They do have Brian Hoyer behind Brady, and I trust Brian Hoyer more than others do. I think he's not trash like other people think. My number two is Deebo Samuels. I think Deebo a beast, and he went into a great situation where he's able to compete for the number two receiving. My number three is A.J. Brown. I hate his situation. I absolutely hate his situation, but I love his talent. I was so sick when I seen that the Titans drafted A.J. Brown. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the system or it's Mariota. But guess what? If Mariota don't produce this year, it's time to get rid of Mariota. I mean, there's a lot of talent on the Titans. A lot of talent. People don't understand. Even, like, I would take even the fourth wide receiver on the Titans. I mean, a lot of talent on there. And it's just whittling away. And now running back. My top three running backs. My number three, Bryce Love. I love Bryce Love's talent. Of course, we're worried about him, how he's going to be when he come back to the injury. And also, he didn't look the same his last season, but he looked absolutely awesome the season before. My number two is Darrell Henderson. That's why I understand why people got so excited when that they even think that they might take a back seat to Henderson, because the man is talented. Don't get it twisted. He's talented, and that's why I have him ranked number two. But my number one, my all around number one running back I had ranked is Damian Harris. Y'all surprised? I mean, hey, after looking at the numbers and just he fit my motto and looking at what he could do. So I was high on Damian Harris. And I know y'all looking at me like, you ain't put Josh Jacobs or Montgomery in there. No, not pre-draft. I mean, Montgomery, go look at them. Montgomery is so overrated to me. They talk about, oh, he had the most broken tackles, even though he ain't go nowhere because he had this worst line. He didn't do nothing. He had broken tackles. That's it. He didn't go nowhere with those. I was not impressed. He don't fit my prototype that I like either. I do love Josh Jacobs, but after I seen his pro day workout, I was disappointed, and he didn't fit my prototype anymore. But those my top three before the draft. Now after the draft, everything changed. Now once the running backs landed on a teams, my rankings pretty much went like everyone else's. Number 3, Montgomery. I mean, because of the situation. Even though I'm not a fan of his, great situation he went into. Number 2, Miles Sanders. Another great situation. He might be, in a timeshare, but he's going to get great opportunities. And number 1, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs also flies to number 1. And Josh Jacobs, for me, was number 5 pre-draft. After the draft, Darrell Henderson fell to number 4. So, but I have all my pre and post draft rankings on my older videos when I went over all this. So you can go and check that if you want more of an extensive detail on these guys. But that's all. I just want to do a quick recap of the rookies, where I had them at pre and post draft. And I'm out. Hey, if you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, comment, tell me what you think. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, damn it. I'm out.